You sure you ain't gonna mess up again? What's up, good peoples?
Hi.
We back with another episode and another season.
Yes.
How long it's been? 5 years?
Yes. It has.
5 years. What you been doing for 5 years? Why you left?
Sleep.
You left me for 5 years.
I was asleep.
Damn. Now I'm playing. She ain't leaving for 5 years. I would be in the podcast like, you left me for 5 years. But no, we're back with season 2 officially of Unicorns in the Basement. It's been a 5-year is that how you say it? Hiatus. It's our fault. I mean, we just got distracted, life, things like that. And then the podcast became up. We're going to do it later. We're going to do it tomorrow, next month, next week, next year.
But it's all right. We're here now.
You see, we got an official setup. The episode, I think it was episode 5 from season 1. We was in this. We was actually in this same spot, but over there.
Yeah.
And it looked like a basement. So you see, we got a studio. We hooked it up. It looked nice and official, the whole 9 yards.
Yes.
But we are back 100% with different topics, different conversations, touchy situations, and we want to expand the palette more, not just talk about relationships, but talk about what's going on in the world, some
life,
situation,
family,
life,
everything,
and everything like that. So, what's new with you? I mean, not that I don't know everything, but what you been seeing out there that has your attention?
Just certain things. I mean, about relationships, obviously. I mean, family too. Family too, but. Relationships and just the dynamic, I guess, between people.
It's scary.
It is a little bit. I'm so glad I'm not in there in the dating scene.
The dating pool. It got doodoo in
it. It's pretty scary.
The dating pool got doodoo in it.
It's pretty. I don't know. Unexpected, I guess. Like it's just not.
I feel like I feel like trust is something that it's not even earned anymore. It's like trust is just not there, period, to a certain degree.
Yeah,
I feel
think
like
too, people's expectations
that's a good way.
Are
astronomical.
Astronomical.
They're magnanimous.
Wow. Even things we hear, things we watch, especially social media.
Yeah.
It's an eye opener. I'll say that. From I don't know, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it just gets even leveling up.
Not only the dating scene, but also like people that already been involved. Yeah. Like there's people that we interact with or we've seen or that we've heard of, just seeing situations or we meet that they've been involved already, and just the way they look at things. And again. Let me make this disclaimer right now. Like, I'm not saying that whatever I think or we think is the correct way.
Oh, no.
This is just
our opinion.
Opinions. Our opinion. I'm not being judgmental or nothing like that. I'm saying anybody's wrong. Just speaking from my perspective, a lot of things just feel so out of whack. Like, I've seen people in relationships where it's almost like they don't even get along. Like they're just used to being together now.
I've seen like roommates type relationships.
Yeah. The roommate.
I'll say. Okay. I'm gonna just start it off like this too. In like a roommate setting, and not roommate setting, but like if you're in a relationship and it feels like a roommate kind of situation because of like finances. So we'll have not saying that. You shouldn't have separate bank accounts and all that stuff like that. But I feel like people take that's our cat, I'm sorry. I feel like people take the separate bank account thing to the extreme sometime with this is my money, that's your money. Like we don't live in the same household and we pay bills together.
If he go broke, you go broke.
Yeah.
If she go broke, y'all go broke. It's almost like they treat like something that they treat like the girl or the guy would be like, well, if you lose your job, you gonna be homeless.
That's you.
I gotta kick you out.
And I think it's crazy because
I gotta kick you out.
It's on you.
I can show you gonna eat this week.
And even when it's a situation where the guy is paying all the bills, and that's fine. If you're in that situation, cool. Even if the girl's paying all the bills, whatever dynamic y'all have.
Yeah.
I just feel like sometimes people take it to the extreme of my money and your money. Like, let's say if he is paying all the bills, like let's say he's paying the rent, mortgage, all the utilities or whatever, and you know he comes up short, or not even come short. Maybe he wants, you know, I don't know, to go out to eat, or maybe he wants something from Amazon. I don't know, you know, something simple. And he's like, yeah, I wanted to buy this or whatever. And you're on some like, well, you know, I guess you have to wait till the next check. You know, like,
you saying like he ain't got it at the moment?
Yeah, if you don't have it at the moment, and you're just like, you're not even suggesting the money you got. You know what I mean? Because it's like,
I don't even know what you're telling me for.
Right, you're just
like,
oh, okay, well, you know, you can get it when you get paid again.
No, how about situations like that it's the same exact situation, but the girl or the guy would be upset that they're buying too much, which I understand, you know, because if we're a team and you're buying, you're wasting a lot of money on shenanigans and nonsense.
I've seen. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I've seen.
Our phrase is, "I meant to cut you off."
I'm sorry, I meant to cut you off. I've seen situations where the girl would have her credit card cut off or her debit card, whatever they have, cut off from her husband or her spouse, whoever, because they're spending so much money.
What do you mean, like the spouse will cut it off?
Yeah, they'll be like, well, give me your stuff because you're spending so much money, like Amazon packages coming every day. Or, you know, you're hiding outfits because you
I was
shop
just
so
going to say, you'd be hiding outfits, or the guy be hiding, I don't know, be hiding tools.
Right, because you're spending too much money.
And
what
to
you're
me,
trying to save
I guess the point we're trying to make is, and correct me if I'm wrong, if this is what you're trying to make as well, it's like, communication is so simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I feel like in a lot of households, a major problem would be that, like, this is when it comes to money, it's hilarious because it's like couples could talk about everything else. Mm-hmm. They could talk about how they're feeling. They could talk about the kids. They could do this. They could get sexual in bed. They put their tongues in each other's places and the whole nine. Y'all tell each other their social security numbers and everything like that. But when it comes to that bread, it's like they don't know how to talk anymore.
No, that's where it cuts off at.
I always found that so strange. Mm-hmm. You know, and people like that are like that with people as well. Mm-hmm. Like, you got friends that be like, yeah, if you need anything, holler at me. Mm-hmm. But don't ask them for no bread.
Right.
Not that, you know, that's what you want to ask them for. Yeah. I'm just saying, and, you know, that's a different conversation as well. That if you need something, holler at me thing. That's like
that's like a nuance.
That pisses me off. What could I need from you? Like, what could I need? I mean, you can need something like moving, moving, help me move or something.
Oh, yeah, that too, yeah.
But usually when they say that, it's because you gave them information to something happening to you that requires money.
Yeah.
And they respond with, yo, man, if there's anything I can do, let me know. Like, I just broke down the whole situation for you.
I just told you.
It's only one thing you could do.
To catch a flight to...
I don't have any money. My such and such died. And I don't have the bread to fly with it. Let me know anything I can do.
I'm sorry to hear that.
They'll drive you there. If the ride is like 14 hours, they'll drive you there before they give you money for the flight. Yeah. They'll drive you there. They'll go to the funeral with you. They don't even know who it is. But back to the point, it's like, it's like people are hilarious when it comes to that because
I think I'm sorry, I meant to cut you off. It's definitely communication though, like you said, it's communication because if you don't know how to communicate properly, and it's not even about like, you know, articulate or whatever, communicating. It's about like being honest with your feelings about a certain situation. If your spouse spends too much money shopping or whatever, tell them, and don't be afraid to, you know, hurt their feelings.
It's not only about telling them; it's the person hearing it gotta understand too. Because sometimes the person would muster up the courage to be like, "Listen, I think you're doing this," and they'll say it fairly. Hey, I think they're saying you, but they say we. We. You know what I mean? I think we're spending too much money on Amazon, or we going out for drinks too much, or we hanging out with our friends too much. They really mean you.
You know what the response is? That ain't me, that's you.
But what's the problem? It's my money.
Doesn't mean that's you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's my money. That's cool. Now, if you live in a household where both collectively have that kind of money to splurge.
Yeah.
That knock yourself out.
Well,
but
it's
usually
not a conversation.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a conversation. But usually, where the bumping heads start as a household, that's not the situation. You know, and we've seen it firsthand with people. They'll be bumping heads about these situations, and we're sitting there looking at them confused, like, you know. And then the bad part is that you can't chime in.
Oh no, never.
You can't say nothing. And it's funny too if they come to
you, even family, or you cannot.
It's funny when they come to you, like they're like let's say we go to a couple, and the guy or the girl will go to you, or the girl or one of them will tell us collectively, like, oh, he or she is doing da 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 and blah 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 blah. You can't tell that person, well, what's wrong with that, or you're wrong for doing that. It's like they're not asking for your opinion.
No, they're not.
They're just trying to tell you something.
They're venting.
Yeah.
They're venting. Yeah. And you're just like, oh, okay, I understand. Yeah, like, yeah.
I mean, in my point of view, I look at situations like that. Not that I'm not going to say this is the answer. This is just how I would handle it. First of all, if I can't communicate with you about it, there's a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I can't come to you and be like, yo, boom, 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 and without you flipping off or going crazy, that we have a problem. But on top of that, if that's something that person has an addiction to or really just likes to do, that's their thing, whatever the case may be, they love fashion, so they like buying stuff they're not going to use every day, or a guy liking video games, or somebody liking books, whatever the case may be, it could be their thing, their niche. Yeah. So you don't want to take it away from them. And that's a conversation that gets compounded with, okay, well, let's come up with a plan. Like, kind of gotta treat that person like a bill. No,
yeah, and it's like, for instance, when people, when couples, they plan vacations and they have a set, not even an account, I guess a savings account or whatever, a vacation account. They have it for their family. Like, hey, we're gonna put this money aside every time for vacation. It's the same thing with an addiction like video games or clothing or shoes or whatever. Have an account set up, like put money aside, like, all right, this is my clothes account, this is my shopping account, this is my video game account. So when I do want to buy something, I dip into that instead of dipping into our
I think everything should be handled first. And then not only that, it's like there are situations where everything is handled and taken care of. The person is just blowing the money when they could be being done something productive with it. You know what I mean? And not saying every check or every dollar, but if the ratio is like blowing money's here and like investing or doing something or being productive is down here, it gets a problem. That lets you know, like, it's almost unfair to the other person as well. Yeah. So let's say if it was us and I'm buying things on Amazon, I'm doing this, and then you pay a certain amount of bills, or I pay a certain amount of bills, or whoever it is. You keep seeing that, if I'm chilling at home after a hard days at work, I got my check, I pay all the bills, I'm like, come to home, have a little drink with it, and you come to the door with 4 or 5 bags every day. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
not even like, hey, I'm just stopping by Kohl's, or I'm just stopping by,
I'm stopping by Gucci,
wherever
somebody's stopping by
Burlington or something.
And there's never, you want something?
Stopping by Costco, Bobby.
or at least trick the person and bring them something fly. You know what I mean? So they can be like, oh, word, just kind of distracted from you bought 100 pair of shoes or something like that. At the end of the day, it's just, and again, I know there's going to be people in the comments being like, well, my money. If you're in a situation where that is you guys understanding, cool.
Yeah. If that's
I'm speaking on the conversation of
where
people it's an issue where people bump heads, they argue about this, where money is an argument. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the kind of people I'm referring to. But that's them topics is hilarious, and I blame some. I mean, that's been going on forever. Some people some people will say I blame social media, but
no, people. I think years ago, like the highest rate for divorces were because
I would say
finances.
I almost feel like, I don't know the ratio, but I almost feel like divorce rates are less now.
We have to check the ratio, guys.
The reason I feel let me not say divorce rate. I guess breakup rates, because I feel like it's like, I don't want to say in or like cool, but more people grab. Then again, it's hard to decide. Let me say this. I see more people appreciating and publicizing a relationship more than ever today in this time.
I agree.
You got people that do little TikToks and everything like that. Yeah. They got like pages together, whatever the case may be. They take vacation more together. Yeah. It seems like people want a vacation with their spouse more than their friends. But that's just how it appears. So I'm speaking off of.
Yeah, I was going to say you're speaking off of. I meant to cut you off. You're speaking off of your algorithm too.
That's true. Yeah, if you click on 15 people that have relationships, you're going to get in a relationship. You're going to fall into the idea, man, everybody kumbaya. Everybody's happy.
Everybody married. Everybody together.
I'm losing. Go out.
But if you're a single woman or a single man, if you're clicking on single, hey, solo
that's
travel and solo,
But no, whatever. As far as what we mentioned, it has been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's I don't know. It's just kind of funny when the BS hits the fan. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden, it's time to band together. Mm-hmm. But when it's crumbling, it seems like a lot of people in a situation is one-sided.
Yeah, I think too there's signs that it's like little signs that you pick up that shows you like, all right, it's about to crumble, or not even about to crumble. It's just. You
think sometimes somebody's unhappy?
Yes, but I feel like it's signs first of that either party catches on to, but they just don't say nothing.
Yeah, and again, like if your finances are in a situation to do so, that's fine. But speaking on the people that are not in a situation to do so, it's just crazy. Like, all right, on the same subject, but just moving it over a notch. Pivoting over to something else, but on the same subject. Right. It makes me laugh when people are together, right? And money, period. It's like an unspoken conversation between them two people. You know what I mean? Like I've heard a lot of guys or girls say, oh, I usually hear girls say, "Where's my money?" And then I hear the guy say, the guy's version of that is, she don't even know how much I make. Don't let a woman know how much you make. Don't let her know this and that. You know what I mean? Excuse me, my nose itching. I'm now on crack. You know what I mean? Now I'm coking. I don't want people to be like, no one let me go for 5 years. He covering coke at it. It's just my nose is itching all the time. Mm-hmm.
No, but I agree because I was talking to someone and it was like that's their money. Like if I don't understand that whole for instance, example, story time, tea time. So I was talking to someone and they were going on a trip with their spouse and the spouse was paying for the trip.
Mm-hmm. Spouse, the guy, girl, thing? Doesn't matter.
The woman was paying for the trip. And it was like oh yeah, I'm going on this trip, but she paid for it. That's her money. And it was just like
she paid for the whole trip?
Yeah. But
also he was like, I'm going on this trip with her, but she paid. Not like she paid for it, but it's us, but the money being spent is on her.
Yeah. Okay. So it was he said it in the sense of like, I have no say so. I have no say so because that's her money. But I'm like, y'all together. So it was like a already separation, from jump. Mm-hmm. Like that was like, I'm not gonna say the beginning of their relationship, but it was like early on. And I was just like, dang, you're already separating your, y'all's relationship.
You ain't pulling at a thread. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you're like, oh, well, I had no say so. That's her, I'm just tagging along. Like, what are you then to her? Like, like.
Now, not only that, the fact that it's like, that's her money. But being in a relationship where you're being pulled places out, you don't really want to do that. You're always constantly. It's like this is one that's funny. Like being like when you go to like a kid's baseball game or something, or kid's band rehearsal or something, right? Yeah. The guys there be looking at it want to commit suicide. You can't. I'm sorry. They look like they want to end it right now. They want to clock out. That's better.
Yeah.
Sorry. They want to clock out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, and
now some fathers be gun ho, but yeah.
No, yeah, I'm not being funny about that. I'm just saying the look on people's faces look like they're dying sitting there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to me, that leads into a whole nother conversation, but on the same topic. It's like people. It's so many relationships out there that's not honest.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And and I say dishonesty. I don't mean like you're cheating or something. I'm saying you're not being real with who you're communicating with.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that that's not how it started. It wasn't like you met this person and then you was like, "Yo, let's go to." I'm not saying anything. Let's go to the bowling alley. No, I want to go to the movies. That's not how you got met.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And
it became that.
Yeah.
It became like, oh, he or she is the boss, and I don't want to argue.
Yes.
Then you're so complacent with that now you want.
That's what I was trying to say.
The reason that's bad is because you start hating that person.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say. To the point
you start not wanting to be around them.
Yeah, that example that I gave, it was like you can tell it's going towards I don't like you too much, or like because whether or not she was, I guess boasting about like, oh, I have money, but you saying like, oh, that's her money. So now it's like you are just a tag along. Yeah. Wherever she want to go, that's where you going. You have no say so. If you want to go to Mexico, but she's like, no, I don't like Mexico. I want to go to Puerto Rico. Yeah. And you're like, oh, I guess we're going to Puerto Rico. Like now you're making your life miserable. Like the longer you stay with that person, you're getting more and more like down about yourself because you can't make the decisions.
I guess to wrap up that whole thing, what we're trying to say is there's a lot of relationships where people are it's like you start off on the beach together, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, I took you to the beach. Or I met you. In the honeymoon phase. I met you on the beach. And then we get along, we get along great at the beach. Right. We're kicking up sand, we put the blanket out, Oh, you kicking up sand and stuff,
Collecting seashells.
Yeah, you collecting seashells, you doing foam with the seashell.
Can you hear the ocean?
Yeah, you being goofy, you looking like a doof with your Timberland boots on in the sand because you're a New Yorker and you met a Southern girl or you met a girl in Florida and you come with the boots over there. You just okay with just being out there, right?
Just being you.
Yeah, toes in the sand and everything. You're having fun. Y'all can't get enough of each other. Every day you're there, right? And then one day, you like, hey, let's go get a little boat or something. And she's like, she's like, yeah, get a boat. And then it's like one day you're in the boat and you want to go left and she want to go right and she want to go right but you want to go left and y'all still go right. And then it becomes like, this is the part where I think people feel like somebody becomes complacent with wanting to please that person. Mm-hmm. Usually guys do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Now that we on the boat and the girl want to see that island, she want to see that island, she want to see this island and go over there. And the guy in the beginning is trying to be the gentleman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, no doubt. In his mind, he's like, yeah, I'm going to take her where she want to go. You know what I mean? She going to tell her friends, we went to Punta Cana, we went to Mexico, then we went to, we went to Alaska, wherever she want to go. Yeah, I'm going to take her where she want to go. You know what I mean? And then you do that so much that you forget how to communicate what you want to do.
Yeah.
And that was an exaggerated example, but you know what I mean? In a sense of like, when you become a person pleaser, you lose yourself in that process. Yeah. You know what I mean? You lose yourself in the process of being nice to this person. It's almost like you being nice becomes a problem.
And then I feel like on the flip side of that too, the woman or the guy, whichever person it is, they get used to you doing what they want to do. So now if it's like a year or 2 years later, how much the time has passed later, now as soon as you give pushback, they're like, why you want to do this? It's like
why is there a problem?
Then it becomes an argument. It's like a brewing.
But not only that, at least that's progress to a degree. Some situations go on so long that they go down that path of the guy. I'm a guy, so I'm speaking for a guy. I'm not saying it's always the guy or the girl. I'm just speaking for myself. It's sometimes you go down that path of being so complacent, not saying those words you want to say, not giving your opinion, pleasing this person so much that it becomes a. I think I heard it in Mr. and Mrs. Smith. It becomes a big bubble filled with everything that you never said. You know what I'm saying? And then one day it busts and it comes out like, "Bitch, I want to be with you." You don't know what you're trying to say. You know what I mean? Everything come out. You like, so everything blows up. Then it becomes like, I don't know what happened with us. I don't know where this went. And that's just an example of how many situations. The answer is when people get to that point of, I don't know what to do. I don't know how we got here. Oh, he or she is hard to talk to. I can't communicate with them. You need to rewind everything back and find out where that spot was where everything became what's the word looking for? Cruise control.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one day you just in the car on cruise control, you just look around and be like, I'm so tired of being in this dang car. You know what I mean? Why are we in this Volkswagen for the last 10 years? You know what I mean? Like, so the ride becomes uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And now that you want to get off, you rocking the boat. I know you hate that phrase. You rocking the boat.
He used to say rocking the boat all the time.
But but that's a good way to prevent an argument though. When you see an argument about to take place, you just gotta say a little phrase. Like, hold on, you rocking the boat. And it sounds funny.
It's like, how am I rocking the boat?
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not rocking the boat.
I'm not rocking the boat. How? What'd I say?
But yeah. So we could close that out. But yeah, a lot of people fall into a complacent spot that started with pleasing a person, and it became overwhelming. It became you got lost in the sauce of pleasing that person. That it became cruise control. It became, people that live that lifestyle with, whatever she want, or girls that be like, whatever he want to do. That's a miserable place to be. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying I hate that phrase, but I don't know. I don't like it.
It's kind of like the phrase that you hate, that happy wife, happy life.
Oh,
happy life,
I hate that phrase. Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you just, like, if you sing it to me, I just feel like you're miserable. And as long as I'm happy, you can be miserable the entire time.
I mean, there are some people that's happy.
And I don't like that.
There are some people that's happy when they say that. Like when I use that phrase, for me is... For me, if I don't really use that phrase, but if I ever use that phrase, I'm meaning it from a place of, I got everything I need. I'm a very simple person. Like, I got money in the bank, or, I'm cool with the way my day-to-day goes. I play my video games. I do some music. I'm doing a little bit of everything I like to do. That whenever you chime in with things you want to do, I'm cool because I'm already fulfilled.
Yeah. But I feel like most of the times when you hear that phrase, like in movies or something, it's like, happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
It's like, it'd be a group of men around a poker table or something, happy wife, happy life.
It really means whatever I could do for this chick to start arguing, start arguing with me.
To leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I don't like. Because I'm like, dang, if you're just with me, if you're miserable with me, then I don't want to be with you. Yeah. I don't want you to be miserable, and I'm just like la la land.
That's like
that's a whole ill. No.
That's like the this is a subject change, but it's kind of like jumping off of that subject to another one. Can remind me. Yeah. It's like I was watching something that came across my algorithm. I don't know if it was on TikTok or Instagram, whatever the case may be, where this girl was telling somebody that every time her man. Well, they didn't even get into anything. It's just every time the guy comes home, he'll say hi to whoever, eat dinner or whatever the case may be, but take a shower, then straight to the basement. Like he can't wait to go to the basement. He goes to the basement so much that it became like like you said, cruise control.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. He just like, hey, you good? Everything
You
good?
good? You got food in the fridge?
Yeah, good. Like I'm disappearing into the basement. Yeah. You're like, you got food in the fridge. The kids are fed. You watching your soap operas. Let's get it there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
What's your opinion on that in the sense of like, you live with somebody, and you notice the trend, and it become literally your lifestyle, where that person, every time they go home, they come to the house,
they go to their man cave.
They go to their man cave, the basement, or to their little spot,
room, whatever.
Yeah, literally like religiously. My opinion is that person don't like you no more. Yeah,
I feel like that too. I feel like they don't want to talk to you. They don't want to be bothered. Yeah, they find peace in their solitude. They find
and you're not invited.
And you're not. Please don't come in here. They like, like when you watch those movies.
They could be doing nothing wrong, innocently watching like
right.
Martin.
Right.
When you come in, they pause the TV.
Yeah. Yes, with a straight face. Like,
which one?
Yeah. It's like those movies with the
they be like,
the siblings.
You be like, you okay? But I don't want to eat nothing. Like,
you know the movies with the siblings where they have like, do not come in here on their doors. It's like that, like roommate style. Style. Don't come in here. I don't want to talk to you. I want to be bothered. I paid my rent. I paid my half of the rent. Like type. You know what I mean? Like
when you reach roommate status, it's bad.
Oh, it's horrible.
When you're a married couple or a couple that just live together,
couple,
and a lot of people don't even know they're roommate status.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I feel like I guess it's like I want to believe sometimes they feel like I feel like they know because of this unspoken thing. You know what I mean? Like it's just unspoken, but they can feel that it's like we both got complacent, and it's just a norm now. Mm-hmm. It's normal for him to eat in his man cave. For me to bring him his plate in his man cave, or it's normal for me to just go with the kids and we go to a movie and he just stay. You know,
I think that also starts from not only this, but it starts a little bit from like. Let's say, for example, like I like playing video games, whatever. Mm-hmm. Whenever I'm lock in and I'm gonna get on my boys or whatever, and I'm about to disappear, when I put the headphones on, I disappear.
Exactly.
You can't see me no more.
I can't.
You know what I mean? But before I even put the headphones on, I always make sure that it's a good time to play. And what I don't mean a good time to play like permission wise.
Right.
I mean a good time like I read the room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. I try to see how you're feeling, what everybody else is doing, the kids or whatever, and I feel like people don't do that. People don't read the room. They just like, I want to play. Everything else is burning. Like I'm gonna go play, or I'm gonna go watch sports, or I'm gonna go have a drink. I'm gonna go step on my boys, whatever the case may be. And you don't read the room, and then not reading the room consistently. You kind of fall under that. I worked hard, and everybody's taken care of. Well, I can't come home and just do this and this and that, and just zone out. Which you can, but then live alone if you want to do it just on a drop of a dime whenever you want to.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? You have everybody, even the kids in the household, have a certain responsibility to maintain an open line of communication, make sure everybody's cool. And I don't mean like checking up on each other every 5 minutes, but like brothers, if you have like brothers and sisters or kids that like have siblings, they should always check up on each other, even if they're just joking or even if they're mean to each other, but that's the way they communicate. There's a certain criteria of communication that should happen in the house.
I agree.
For everybody to be on point with each other. And as far as the two people, the spouses that live together, it should be some kind of acknowledgement or something said, like, or a heads up. Like, you washing dishes, whatever. Be like, hey, I'm going to wash these dishes. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take a shower. And it's 6 o'clock now. About 8:30, I'm going to get on the game. And just leave that door open for in case you want to talk about something. Or, and that sure wouldn't, that's that person's winning enough opportunity to be like, oh, I wanted to watch a movie, but it's cool. Or we could do it tomorrow. Or at least set up something.
I agree.
Or, be totally honest. Early, like don't wait till this person played 50 games. Now on game 51, you want to be like, I think we watch the movie. And he like, movie. And now you don't call you know
he pulled the head from it, huh?
what? and then he got a whole audience in there.
I know.
Yo, tell that bitch. Yo, come on, man. Every time with you, man. Like, you know, and then she can hear the people talking too.
I know.
And he ain't even trying to mute them.
So the thing is with
and when it's I meant to cut you off, and that always happened at a peak moment. At a peak moment. Like Grand Theft Auto 6 just dropped. It's the first day. And you try to come through with, I wanted to watch that, and he took a week off work to play this game.
A week.
That's what people are doing.
Serious.
No, people.
It's serious.
I promise y'all, I'm now on cocaine. I don't know what the hell is wrong with my nose. I'm about to just flick a whole boog at the camera. So I don't even have boogers in my nose. I just feel like my nose is just itching me or something. I don't, like a hair is in there. Like, promise I'm not on cocaine. But nothing's wrong with me. I'm just like, damn. Like, I know why he been gone 5 years. She couldn't record with him.
He went to rehab.
But
with the game thing, I guess pivoting again.
That's a good topic. The game thing is hilarious.
The game thing.
I know you're not like that. I want to know why women hate guys playing video games.
I have no idea because
I'm gonna say it right now for everybody listening. Girls, ladies, I'm giving y'all a piece of advice as a man. As a man. Get you a gamer. Get you a geek. And I don't mean a geek in the sense like, you know, like that, like in a bad way. I don't think the word geek is a bad word for saying. Get a geek in the sense of a person that he like video games. He like Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to do family gatherings to go play Pokemon Go. Remember the Pokemon game where you gotta go find the Pokemon in the street?
I remember that. That was huge.
You know, get you a guy that wants a 95-inch TV in a small room with a PlayStation and a cooler, and he ordered. You know, the reason I say that before y'all start in the comments going crazy, like, oh hey, let me tell you why. I actually don't know what it is that women hate about guys playing video games. I don't know what it is, because women would tolerate a guy being ridiculous into sports than a guy that just casually plays video games. They'll take that extreme versus this mid. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
They'd rather a guy that go out with his guys almost every other day than a guy that play video games. Reason I say,
I don't know if it's like the attention thing. I don't know.
I mean, but if he's playing sports, I mean, if he's watching sports,
it's also right.
At least the game, to a degree, he could pause it.
Maybe
or if he were his friend, yo, cover me for a second. Wait, what?
Unless like with sports, she can get into it.
No, but I'm referring to the ones that the wife's not into it.
Oh. Well,
I'm saying the wives that are not into games, the wives that are not into sports, the wives that are not into, not even wives, it's girls that's not into, oh, he go out with his boys, she don't come.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like whatever this thing is that he likes to do.
Yeah.
She not part of it. My point is, for some weird reason, there's a big audience of women.
Yeah.
That do not like guys that play games.
Well,
like when we watch Pop the Balloon and stuff like that.
Tell us in the comments.
When we watch Pop the Balloon.
That's true.
It'd be a good looking guy. Clean. He work at check, good. He ain't got no kids, da. He say 2 words that be like, it's over.
Pop.
Anime, games. I like, what you do in your free time? All right, let me set them up too. Yeah, what you do in your free time? Oh, you know, I like to watch anime, play video. Pop.
Yeah.
They be ready to throw the pick at him. And they be looking so disgusted.
They do like, oh, I don't like video games. Like,
but when the guy is like, yeah, you know, I go to the gym every day. I like to watch sports. I like to be on the basketball court every day.
I hang out with friends.
Yeah, there's no pop.
Go to the bar.
Yeah, I go to the bar, I go bowling. Me and the fellas.
No pop.
They make it clear, like, me and my fellas, like, you're not coming.
Yeah.
No pop.
Mm-hmm.
And he work at Taco Bell or something. Not that anything's wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, they don't, like,
even if he has a good job.
But my point is, what I'm trying to say is, like, his lifestyle is decent.
Mm-hmm.
But he don't play a video game. And his lifestyle could be up here. But he mentioned that anime and them games.
It's over.
Pop.
But say what you were going to say.
Oh.
Why get a guy with
You
that?
need a guy. The world would be a happier place if people dated gamers. especially guys, if you're lucky enough to find a girl as a gamer, and you're not a gamer. That's rare. Like the guy's not a gamer, but the girl is. But just speaking for gamers in general, anybody that's watching this and you're a gamer, comment below if you agree or if you disagree and tell me why you disagree, whatever. To me, gamers, I'm not gonna say all of them, because there's gonna be somebody out there gonna find a gamer and get cheated on like a bat out of hell. You told me to get
You told me to get a gamer and cheated.
You cheated on my mama.
Damn,
You know?
Mom.
But my point is, gamers are very focused. Mm-hmm. They like structure. Yeah, I know that sounds funny, but I'm being serious. Gamers are very focused people. They like structure, and they like knowing what's coming. And what I mean by that, a gamer could be at work, man, he can't wait to get, he got work to go play this game, boy. My point with all that is, you know where he coming. You know he ain't gonna make no detours. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Not only that, people get this part confused. People think, you ever see the little sketches and the skits on Instagram where the guy will be like he cooking the food, he washing the dishes, he taking out the he doing everything he think that she gonna ask him to do before he could get out the game. He getting out of the way. Yes, there's situations like that. But a lot of those guys doing that are in actual relationships, that's not their situation. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. A lot of them do it because they're like, let me look out for her. We both worked. Mm-hmm. You know, if you're both working, let me look, take care of the kids, do what I gotta do, make sure everybody's mental health is straight, make sure she's straight, I'm doing as much as I can. I'm not saying me too, but for everybody that does this, I'm doing as much as I can to get everybody straight. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. Mm-hmm. Don't ask me how I'm doing. Don't do the kids want candy. Here's the candy. You want this? You wanted me to get you ice cream from the store? Y'all want a pizza tonight?
One thing y'all gonna have is snacks.
Y'all gonna have
gamers. Y'all got snacks.
He'll do everything possible, not for y'all have to bother him.
No, yeah.
He's being fair. Mm-hmm. I'm getting everybody straight. So when I disappear, y'all don't gotta do nothing for me. I care about y'all and I love y'all so much that I want to do these things for you. Yeah. I want to look out for you guys. I want my wife to be this. I want the kids to be that. I want my girlfriend to be straight. Mm-hmm. Over the female gamer, I want my husband to be boom, 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 boom. And then in return, that's fine. In return, I'm going to just get on. It ain't about, let me get everybody to shut up and leave me alone. Yeah. It's about, I want to play in so much peace that I want to know when I'm just being a gamer, I'm being a child, or I'm just being a big kid, or not even to degrade like that. I'm just having what I consider fun. Yeah. I want to know that there's nothing in the back of my mind like, damn, I see you pass, if I see her pass by, I'm like, man, I hope she's straight. You know what I mean? What?
I get this picture of passing by like
stomping,
closing cabinets.
Bumping to the TV, knock down your drink. Mad. People like, man, what's extra gunshots in her slamming cabinets? So that gunfire, who's shooting? The wife slamming cabinets.
She's upset.
But my point is, he's making sure that everything is straight so he could game in peace. Yeah. And I don't mean peace like everybody shut up. Just, I could be irresponsible because all my responsibilities are taken care of. Yeah. This and this and that. I don't want none of my friends to call me because if you're not in the game, you don't exist. And I mean, from my family, I'm saying the world. Yeah. You know what I mean? Leave me alone.
But also, I think too, sometimes women confuse it. Or I don't know if they confuse it or not.
I meant to cut you off. I meant to cut you off because you meant to cut me off, so I'm cutting you off because you meant to cut me off, so I ain't hearing. The point I'm trying to drive home is the fact of gamers are so focused on that they really are attentive. You know what I mean? Because they don't require nothing. Mm-hmm. They want to game. So they're very aware of the responsibility of being like, all right, it's not just me here. So I got to get everything settled together, make sure my tribe is happy before I disappear. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, they're such loyal people in the sense of relationships. Very rare. I know. I'm not saying it's impossible, and I'm not saying that there's not a gamer out there that's not monogamous. I'm just saying all the gamers that I know that are gamers, they don't want to cheat because monogamous means faithful, right?
Yeah.
That gamers that are monogamous. I mean, if I said it wrong, I'm sorry. Gamers that are monogamous, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even think I said it wrong, but if I did, okay.
Whatever. Okay.
They like structure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They like things to be straight. They want to go make the money, come back home, everything straight. You know what I mean? I know that sounds weird that gamers, me saying gamers have that mindset, but we really do in the sense of like, we want a TV in every room in the house. We want a PlayStation over there and a PlayStation over here. We're trying to create a sanctuary at home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the part that makes me laugh with a lot of females, especially females. Guys, I guess there's guys out there too, but a lot of females in the sense of they be so irritated with this guy playing a game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, the game is handling his stress, is handling his mind. You know, he's cool, he's occupied. He don't want to go nowhere.
He's home.
You know what I mean? I mean, he want to go places like with you and if you invite him places. I mean, like as far as like, he not trying to go out and step out and go see chicks in the street or go hang out with his boys. His boys are single or something. You know, he don't want to do nothing that the average person would consider to be uncomfortable and be like, oh, he always outside. Mm-hmm. It's like, and it's like, on top of that, gamers have those moments where we want you to leave. In the sense, not want you to leave, like, man, I can't wait for her to leave. No. But if you're like, hey, I was thinking about taking the kids. Yeah.
I want to go with my friends.
Yeah. Because he know, like, it's not that he wants you to leave.
No, yeah.
He just know, like, all right, so how long you gonna be doing that? 2 or 3 hours? Let's get it.
I really, and correct me if I'm wrong, everybody. I really think it's the attention thing for women. I think that, because I remember, tea time, a situation that we both heard that the girl, she like every day that she came home from work and her spouse came home, they turned the game on.
Hey, together?
No.
Who turned the game on?
He turned the game
on. Okay.
So it was like, all right, cooking dinner on the game. He eats. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was on the game, or he took a break and ate, and then he got back on the game. Okay. They went to sleep, right? Maybe he played till like 1 a.m. or something. Who knows? But went to sleep, woke up, turned the game on for a brush of tea. You know what I mean? Like,
that's excessive, yeah.
Sometimes, I think that's what women are afraid of. Mm-hmm. It's the excessiveness, and
I'm speaking for gamers that are responsible.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to know.
I meant the attentive gamers.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to, I guess, not be careful, but it's like I guess
there's a difference between a gamer and a game addict.
Yeah, because you're addicted to it. So sometimes, yes, it can be a way for men to relieve stress, and it's a good mental health, you know, like thing. But it also can be a way to shut out the person you're with, and I think that's what women are afraid of.
What do you think is the anime issue?
I think that's another thing.
I think people that look at you watch anime, they confuse anime and cartoons.
Cartoons, yeah, I was gonna say that because I grew up. I didn't like fully watch Dragon Ball Z, but I was a Dragon Ball Z girl. Yeah. But when I met you and you introduced me to not so much anime,
like the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
It's
more of introduce you to the fact that there's so much depth to what I'm watching. Yes,
to what you're watching.
Which from the outside just looks like comic booky cartoons. Yes. From the outside looking in, it
really
just looks
like a soap opera.
It looks senseless.
Yeah, but it's a soap opera.
Yeah.
But that's also when you know.
It's a soap opera with powers.
And with anime too. It's a soap opera.
Anime stories be
it's a
deep.
Story, yeah.
You watch a cartoon.
You crying.
Why you taking egg? So he had. They fried it.
But it's and I think that sometimes I feel like sometimes we can act like we're so grown and we're so like, you know, that phrase like, oh, I'm grown. You know, we can act like that so much that
when people say they grown, I take when people use the phrase, I'm too grown for that. I'm like, shut up. You too ignorant and boring.
Yeah, it's like you forget to have fun. You forget to, you know, you used to watch cartoons, but it's just, and it's like, give something a try.
Yeah.
Especially if it's something that your spouse is into. Try to get, I ain't gonna lie, I do try with video games. I do try. I'm not a video game girly.
No, she tries. I ain't gonna lie, she tried.
I try.
What games we beat? We beat Gears of War.
We beat Gears of War.
That's a big one. For a person that don't play video games, to beat Gears of War is a big one. Sat through the whole thing. Shoot. It
was another one too.
It Takes Two.
Oh, Lara Croft.
Lara Croft?
Yeah. We put that.
Oh, that Lara Croft, the top down one, the 4 players. Yeah. That other cool one, I can never remember the name. Ascend. That kept on glitching.
Yeah, we played that too. So
and It Takes Two.
So I try.
Alien Invasion.
Yeah. I try to.
I just don't like you be fronting like you be enjoying yourself.
I do. I know. I enjoy it. It's just. I enjoy it. It's just I'm not a like. Ooh, I can't wait. I'm not that. Like it's not that for me. It's like Reanimal. I was just gonna say it was something else, like a scary one.
I was trying to find the one that I know you enjoyed. Reanimal.
I did like Reanimal because it was scary and it was like suspenseful.
When Reanimal finished, you was like, well, "That's it."
No, yeah, that was fun.
The new season coming out soon too.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good one.
Play Reanimal if y'all haven't played Reanimal.
Yeah, it's fun.
Get your spouse. Don't say nothing. Just go ahead, take the control. Shut up.
It's scary.
Give her a poke chop and just. Give her a pork chop in the wine cooler.
It's scary.
And throw Reanimal.
I love it. I loved it. But yeah, so I'm not saying I'm a video game girly. I am anime. I love anime.
Yeah.
Like some certain animes, but
it's funny because I think you've grown to the point you like anime more than me.
Oh yeah, I'll sit there and watch a whole 22 seasons.
I think it's been having too much in my mind lately. I be watching anime and I saw like Liz looking at it and I zone off.
No.
And I come back like, yo, why he mad? What happened?
I think too, if it's like, remember you said the colors are like boring.
Oh no, I was talking about Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
I can't say that on this platform. People gonna be like, you don't have Attack on Titan.
It was so good, but
Attack on Titan was great. It was fantastic. 5 stars out of 5. It was just after episode 1065, I was like. The colors had me like, yo, this whole thing is brown and gray.
You know what? I'm not saying I'm
and
not.
I felt like they were doing the Walking Dead stuff, where they were just like filling in filler story. They're just doing stuff because they didn't want to get to this part too fast.
Yeah.
That irritates me.
It was going backwards and like all right, now we're in this.
When the story goes to like, and then he transformed into the demon. And I'm like, oh, snap, I didn't know that. Like, 20 years later. Now you showing me 20 years of how he got here after I just watched 20 years of his present.
It's like he transformed, and then it's like 20 years earlier when he was a child.
Yeah, I can't do it no more. And then it's like you introduce me to everybody on the show. They ain't no more characters. Then you go 20 years again, and the camera does this. And somebody's standing in the shadow. And you're like, he was there the whole time. And then they introduce this character. I'm like, I can't do it. I already know that's 20 more episodes about him. But you just showed me that he turned into the demon. And now I gotta go 20 more episodes because you need to tell me what he had involved in it. No, I can't do it no more.
Because he was the guy that adopted him.
I have crazy glue on my nail for the last week and a half. Sorry.
Okay. But yeah. Anyway, I feel like it's important. Yeah, we
Attack on Titan.
Definitely sidetracked.
Okay,
but I do.
I like Attack on Titan.
But I do feel like if your spouse is into something, at least try what they're doing. If it's video games, if they like hiking, they like
If you're not gonna try,
anime,
adding to that, if you're not gonna try, then be respectable and accommodate them in the sense of like try to find a medium between you could do your thing and they could do their thing when it's happening.
Yeah.
If you're not going to try to be involved in it, because a lot of times, a lot of guys be like, man, I want her to play with me. Yeah. But sometimes we give up on that dream because it's like, if you ain't going to be balls to the wall with it, I'm wasting my time here. Yeah. You wouldn't play little cute games with me. I'm wasting my time. It's a long day at work. I'm stressed out. I almost got killed 50 times in traffic. I don't want to come carrying the mushroom with you and put it in the basket for it could go up and you go up there and pull the string for you can pull me up and you trying to find out what level to pull. And I'm there looking at you like, press X. Which one's X? The one that says X. You stupid. Like,
no,
yo.
I get that. And that's what I was going to say too with the whole like girls being upset about the games. I don't understand because when you get on the game, the same way guys feel like when a girl be like, oh, I'm going to go with my friend or I'm going to go take the kids or I'm going to go do whatever they're doing. When they be like, yes, go for a few hours, I can play the game. That's how I feel when you say you're going to play the game. You be like, I'm going to play the game for a few hours. Yes, I'm going to go look up a whole bunch of stuff I want to look up on YouTube. I'm going to learn how to take down the wall.
Yeah, I take that as your reality TV moment.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to watch Married at First Sight for 20 seasons. I'm going to watch, I'm going to just, like, that's my time to decompress, too. So whenever you are like, oh, I'm going to, play the game with the guys or whatever, I'm like, okay, like, I'm going to decompress, too. Like, I like that dynamic that we have because I'm like, that's why I understand girls that are so upset with the guy
it's like,
doing that.
I guess what bothers me is, and again, let me reiterate, I probably do this throughout every episode we do. It's just our opinion. We're not judging nothing. We're not saying we're right. What our cup of tea is could be completely polar opposite for somebody else.
Oh yeah.
I don't take it like, oh, you silly, you stupid, or you know what you're talking about.
If it works for your relationship.
I'm talking to anybody that can relate to the situation I'm talking about, and I'm trying to shed light on something that might maybe help you get past that, maybe help anybody fighting about these things. Mm-hmm. Anything we touch on is just to shed light on people going through something negative. I'm not speaking on the topic negatively. If you're in a great relationship, then you should be watching this just to be like, yup, both is on, or maybe be like, I don't need to watch them because I agree with what you're gonna say. Right. But damn, I was saying that, I forgot what I was gonna say. What was the last thing you just said?
I don't even know.
See, this is why we've been gone for 5 years.
Because we lose train of thought.
We lose our train of thought for 5 years.
I said
I had a good point. I had to go into all that before I said it. You said what?
Oh, I said that this is why I don't understand when women get upset or get,
I got it. Thank you. My point is people need to realize that everybody had a life before they met that person.
Yeah.
And y'all going to hear me say this a lot to the podcast. We're not immortal. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We don't get with somebody to be, what's the word I'm looking for when you're taking something away, to be restricted. You know what I mean? We don't get with somebody to stop doing the things we like. Yes. That's like if a person likes to play games or a person likes to read comic books, a person like going to the movie theaters all the time. They don't, they like doing music.
The girl likes to get her hair done.
Yeah, she likes to get her hair done, her nails done. They don't get with another person for those things to be taken away.
Right.
Now, there's certain things, like, she used to go to the club every night with her friend. I get it.
Some people okay with that.
No, if you're okay with it, you're okay with it. I'm saying there are some things that can trigger well, I don't like that.
Right.
That's different. But I understand that.
I also feel like with that one, you gotta tell me ahead of time.
No, yeah, you know who you with from the beginning, and especially guys when they got a girl like that or a girl got a guy like that.
Yeah,
they like them so much that they want to get in good with them, and thinking that once they get in there, they could change that.
Change them, yeah.
Jokes on you. You know what I mean? But my point is, people don't get with people to start stopping what they like to do.
Right.
And that's why I feel like problems accumulate. Mm-hmm. It's like. I know people, that I'll be like, yo, let's because we're on the topic of the game, and this could be with anything, but I'm just speaking of the game because whatever. They'll be like, yo, at this time we're gonna get on the game, bet, boom, 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 boom. Then like their spouse is home, we ain't getting in the game. You know what I mean? Or better yet, we in the game. We yelling, yeah. You forgetting you got. I'm throwing things around the house. I'm taking it. We going crazy. We yelling. We screaming. We rocking the game. And you hear the door close. Yeah, hey, and it's like the person changed. Now it went from like Yeah, we're got behind you. Watch out, yo. Watch your you.
Or
and they say
or to get off the game.
Yeah, they say them infamous words. It's so clockwork that they don't even know they're doing this. Mm-hmm. That spouse walking through the door. Yeah, man, this might be my last game tonight, y'all. Like, and to me, it's like that's a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
You know, if your spouse was out with her friends chilling, mm-hmm. and then their night ended, she maximized it. He or she went out, they had fun, and they closed out when they wanted to close out. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't have to close out. I'm only saying the game because we're talking about the game, but it could be anything. You could be watching a movie, you can have friends over, and
sport.
Your friend could be, you and your friends could be watching sports, and when she come, everybody gotta get up and leave. Right. I'm like, man, here come the old battle racks. You know what I mean? But my thing is like, yo, let's call, either join me or call it your night. It's over for you. Mm-hmm. Go eat, go make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and go to sleep. Now, different if she comes to the door a little saucy, and you like, hey, what's up? And she comes to the door like, you gotta go. You gotta go to the game. You gotta go. You can take the whole steam tray with you, Playboy. I'll drive you home. Get out. You know, that's different. But I'm just saying, like, but I'm talking about people that on the regular. This is like I hate it. I'd be scared to get on the game with them. You don't want to tell me like, yo, man.
I think
we about to get off in a minute. Like, get out of here, man.
I think too that.
And that goes for anything. Games, movies, just hanging with your boys. I'm just a gamer, so I'm referring to the game. Anybody you with that when they show up or they have a problem with you doing something you like to do, that's not cool. You gotta find a balance on how you could do that activity and still pay this person mind and still have a healthy situation at home.
I think that's a part of circling all the way back to communication. Because if y'all are communicating like the way y'all do, communicate best or whatever, it shouldn't be an issue if, he's on the game or he's, watching sports, whatever, with his friends or whatever he's doing. It shouldn't be an issue when you come home and you ready for bed or you had a long night or whatever the case, mm-hmm. Now, it could be an issue if he's like, it's a consistent basis and he's doing it. And not really the game.
Whatever.
However, I will say with the game, if you're like rah 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 on the game loud, and maybe she had a long day and you don't ask her nothing, so.
Now you first said she had a long day. Is that like a weekday, or you mean she came home from the club or from with her friends?
No.
And you came home from your friends, I should be able to scream till the night's over.
I agree.
Because you should be saucy up. Like, looking going to push you to sleep. I agree.
But I'm talking about.
But if it's a Tuesday, you got to calm it down.
Gamers, I would say this. Gamers, they be during the week.
Yeah, you got to calm it down. Yeah.
So that's what. But that's
unless you live in a place where you can yell at that person, unless you have the luxury I have, where the whole house could collapse and that person won't wake up. House on fire, man. Sleep while burning.
It's an earthquake. I don't hear nothing.
She be on fire until I put the AC on. Right.
But that's a part of communication. You. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like that. In a sense, is a love language. I guess
it is. It really is.
You knowing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You knowing, how you're like what your spouse needs. And vice versa. Yeah. If I know you need, like, all week you've been saying, like, oh man, my job, I've been having a hard day, whatever, I've been in traffic. And I know your way to decompress is the game. And then I come home, have an attitude.
You can do a lot of things that you want to do before you go in the game.
No, yeah, I agree. But the thing is, it's a give and take, I guess, in a sense, with your spouse.
Yeah.
Like, you have to know each other.
Yeah. At the end of the day, your spouse, I guess best advice I could give anybody in a relationship, getting into a relationship or that wants a relationship. Excuse me. Your spouse got to be your friend.
Yeah.
Every time I see relationships that are relationship brand wise, like the treatment is husband and wife or boyfriend and girlfriend. Like that's the treatment all the time. It never turns off.
That title.
Yeah. You know, like they run on that engine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you know, and it's never like here going cocaine again. Sorry. It's never like a friend or like
like
you know,
that's my homeboy.
Yeah,
that's my homegirl.
Like that's my bestie. That's my friend.
Yeah,
like you gotta find a way to be comfortable with treating your spouse like all the outcomes of. This is gonna sound wrong, but let me finish what I'm saying. You gotta find a way that your spouse to be all the negatives and the positives at the same time. You know how people be just being funny, and how guys be like, I want a elegant woman in the streets in the freaking sheets type of thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of feeding off of that in the sense of like, you got to be able to have a spouse, whether it's the girl to the guy, the guy to the girl, where however you talk to your friend, you got to be able to talk to me like that.
Yeah.
And I got to be able to talk to you like I'm talking to my guys.
Yeah.
And we talk like rah. I'm not saying all the time because you're a lady, so I want to talk to you nice, but there has to be moments where I could talk to you so comfortable that I don't need to see them. Seeing them is like on my time if I feel like it, not because I need to.
Right. I mean,
you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I can sit down with you, have a drink, and just shoot the shit. You know, just be bugging out and like straight balls to the wall, just be saying anything I want to say, and you understand me. You know what I mean? We joking, we laughing,
and you feel comfortable,
like.
Because sometimes people don't feel comfortable at all.
And I never understand how people meet people like that.
Yeah, they do.
They meet them like that,
yeah.
And then it starts changing.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? It's like a guy will come up to you and crack some jokes to get your attention.
Yeah.
And then a year in, there ain't no more jokes. It got too serious.
It's serious.
You know what I mean? And
somebody changed. Like
either somebody changed or somebody started showing the truth.
Yeah.
And off of all that game stuff, because it's a topic I want to jump on before I jump on that topic. To the audience out there, tell the truth. Not even tell the truth. Be in your truth. When you meet somebody, when you're talking to somebody, when you see a girl in the street, or ladies, when you see a guy in the street, or you're approached by a girl, you're approached by a guy. I hate this world that we live in. I gotta keep specifying things. You know, like when I'm talking, I'm a guy. So I'm always gonna be like, she. But you do that when I'm going, she or he, you know, people out there taking like, oh, it ain't always on the girl. And I'm like, I know. I'm just saying, it's just because it's me talking. You know what I mean? Like,
no, yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to get into it, but you know what I mean? Like, I hate that. I'll be like, you know, whether he or she do this and this and that. I'm like, I just want to say she because it's just me talking. Like, be intelligent enough to know if I'm a her, for me it's him. Or it could be her too. It's cool. I just want to put that out there because sometimes I be talking, I feel like I add words because I'm like, let me say this because the 45-year-old children out there. You know, the 36-year-old child that's gonna get mad at me. But if you that person, just unsubscribe. I don't even care. My point is, but we want all the subscribers. But my point is, like, yo, if you're gonna argue with me, there's not the podcast for you.
Say it. All right.
What I was getting at is, be in your truth when you meet somebody. Because people will meet. If you're not the guy that's going to lay your jacket over the puddle in real life, don't lay the jacket over the puddle when y'all go on the first date.
I agree. Don't do that.
Don't. If your pockets ain't Ruth Chris, I can never say that word right. Ruth Chris, cheesecake. Well, last time I said cheesecake was you poor. You a bum dude. You broke. The girl don't want you. You take her. There was a point in time when I took a girl to cheesecake, I was like, you better put out.
I don't know, because you know we time done flew. We up there in age now. We apparently auntie and uncle.
I can't take a cheesecake anymore.
You can take me cheesecake anytime.
I like cheesecake.
Me too.
Well, the point is, now, I remember that conversation a while ago. It was like,
yeah, it was like
Some girl listed all the restaurants you can't take her to in the first. I'm like, man, where you gonna go?
I'm like, dang, I guess.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what I said to myself?
I like, cook your home cooked meal.
I can't take you to Chili's.
I can't get the 2 for $30.
I can't get the Chipotle chicken fingers with the fries and the beans. I can't get the $3 margarita.
Hey, I like that.
You ain't the one for me. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
look, you better take on the rooftop.
Even if I have all the money in the world, like, I still want to go to Chili's. I still want to go to Cheesecake. Like, it ain't about the place. This is what people don't get. Again, my opinion. This is the problem with people when they first meet nowadays. When I meet you, if I met you in a supermarket, how have I met you? Swiping left on some site, whatever the case may be. When I meet you, and I ask you out on a date, it's not to impress you on where we're going. I'm trying to get to know you to see if you're worth another day. Vice versa. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's the part that people lost in dating, this dating scene nowadays. Because a guy would take a girl, let's say Cheesecake, because that's a funny conversation now. A guy would take a girl to Cheesecake now, and they'll have a blast. And before the girl tells her homegirls how good of a day it was, the first words going to come out their mouth is what?
Where's took me Cheesecake? He took me Cheesecake.
Man, you didn't even say how, you didn't even change it. You said exactly how I was going to say it. Girl, he took me to Cheesecake. You believe that? It was fun and everything, but Cheesecake?
He was cool. He was nice, but...
You hear everything? He was cool. He was nice. He had a nice car. He made me laugh. We had a good time. You know, he wasn't cheap on it, but he took me to Cheesecake. Why did he take me to Cheesecake?
And you like, dang.
And your friend on the other line, hungry.
But he was nice though, right?
Single.
Hungry single.
Hungry and single on the other line. Hoping somebody take her to Cheesecake.
He was nice and he was funny. You liked him. Yeah.
He drove a nice car. He drives a nice car because he could take a Cheesecake.
So he got a brand new Honda.
Ain't nobody even sat in that seat.
You the first.
You the first one.
You the first one.
You done had that car for 3 months. You the first person to sit there.
Unused.
Unused. You the first booty on that seat. And you complain about Cheesecake. AC work. It's a hot summer night. As soon as you got in the car, AC was like, he was like, whew.
Makeup still intact.
Make everything great.
Lace front.
He wasn't late. He picked you up on time. I don't know. He bring you roses, chocolate. He bring you something.
Oh my gosh.
He did everything right. You can't complain about one moment in that night. Was that cheesecake?
I don't know.
And then this is the funny part. Girl, he took me to cheesecake. We let him even buy me cheesecake.
You know what's funny though?
What?
You know what's funny? With that whole list thing, when the girl was like with the cheesecake thing, I thought it was funny because a guy can take you on a picnic. That's above cheesecake.
Yeah, that's a some girl.
I guess because
some girls look at it like, oh, he doing that because he broke. I'm like,
they ain't even pull out the wine. He got the real basket, the Dorothy basket from Wizard of Oz.
And then you know what's funny?
He got the wine. He got grapes.
He got stuff that's in a tax bracket that you don't even understand. He got like a bottle of wine that costs like $200, but you don't know that.
Right.
But you just like,
picnic.
Bro.
Picnic.
You know what I mean? He done hit you with the off spray. You know what I mean? He took care of the whole 9 yards. But my point is, living your truth. Don't say things that you don't mean on the first date. Don't be too funny if you're not funny. Don't be too debonair if you're not debonair. Don't be a gentleman. Be you.
Yeah.
Because if you can't keep up this facade forever, then it's gonna crash.
I agree.
And he or she or whoever one day gonna be talking to her in front of the phone like, girl, I don't know what happened. Or man, I don't know what happened, dog. Like she just lost the romance. Or or if you first meet him and you like him, don't be putting out. And I'm about putting out, you know what I mean? Don't be putting out every day with this dude because you try and get in good. Then the real you come out, you really don't even like the sex that much.
Well, I was gonna say too with the girl too. it's really about like if you like him for real, or if you just feel like.
Man, let me tell you, people, if you don't like the person, I'm not saying like you like their car, you like the way they dress.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying
like,
you don't like the individual that's sitting across the table from you.
For real. Like, not like, he alright. No, then no. If
like,
he alright,
if you don't see yourself being able to have a conversation with them all the time.
Yes.
If you don't see yourself being able to laugh, joke, kiss this person all the time. Wake up next to this person all the time. If you don't like them, I'm not talking about love them, because you can love a person and not like them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because you can fall in love with a person and fall out of like and still be in love and hate them. That's why you got miserable relationships. Because they're holding on to the history. Like, I love this person, man. We got so much time. They take care of me. They did that. She always did that. But they don't like the person no more.
It happens all the time with family members.
I'd rather like you a lot. I almost rather live with somebody that I like a lot than love. You know what I mean? Like I like them a lot.
I like being around them. I like their personality. I like their character. I like the qualities.
Like they're a friend. Like
they're a friend.
Compare your spouse to a friend. Like when you have a friend, that friend can call you every single day about nothing.
Y'all could just be silent on the phone. Because the older you get.
I mean, you know how I feel about that. That's not common. But I know what you mean.
Weird. But the older you get, the more you can be like just on the phone and y'all both watching something. And you're like, girl, you saw what he did? That's crazy.
If you don't have a guy or a girl that's like that,
solid.
Not the one.
Yeah.
Not the one. To wrap it up, not to wrap it up, but I don't want to forget this. We got a request of a conversation, right? We was asked to touch on this topic. What do you do when you're in a relationship that you've been in for about 5 years with only promises of getting married? So, I guess that's what I wrote there. But when you're in I guess for people to give context to it, it's like, what advice would you give a person that's been in a long relationship with promises of getting married, but they're like 5 years, 10 years over the limit of what you would tolerate deep, and there ain't even a hint of it happening?
I'm not, I'm not, I guess, an advocate for ultimatums. However.
You gave me an ultimatum.
Exactly. However.
I'm playing she gave me an ultimatum. Should be in front of me. I took it like an ultimatum.
However.
The book stops here now.
Sometimes I feel like, not ground rules, because you can set like a rule to your spouse, and not a rule, but like you can say what you feel to your spouse in the beginning. Like, let's say y'all are a year in or 2 years in, you're like, oh, by this time I'll be married, or by this time I want
sorry y'all, my stomach hurt.
And then they just go over that, but you are in love with them, so you just sit there and you just stay because now you got complacent.
But how do you not enforce it, but I guess
that's what I was gonna say.
It's like, what happens now? What happens now? Like, and when it happens,
does it feel right? It's only two things that can happen. You can tell them.
Oh, better yet, let me ask you a different question. Go ahead. See what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say it's only two things that can happen. You can tell them, hey, if we don't go along with this is what I really want in my life. If we don't get married, then I'm gonna have to end it. You can do that, or you can just be happy being what's the word when you live together for a long time and
like, I don't know the word, but like legally
married. Yeah, like
Uncle Sam married you.
Yes, like legally you're married. Common law.
Common law. Something, yeah.
Common law. You can just live like that.
My thing is this, like, one, I got two statements for that. One,
buy your own ring.
One, does it matter anymore? Does it really matter? I know it means something, mostly to the female or to the person that wants it.
Yeah.
I know it means something, but if in a world where relationships are rare. Good relationships are rare. Do you rock the boat for that?
If that's what you want.
But what if everything is great?
If that's what you want.
What if that's not what he wants? What if he like where he at? Oh, where you guys are at? What happens then? And what if he hits you with the honest answer? Like, it's been 5 years. Why you mad about that now? There's nothing wrong. Why you what you care about that for?
If that's
if there's nothing, you're gonna end it because you didn't get this little day.
Little day.
I'm not saying little day. I'm just saying.
See y'all. See. This is what men think.
This is not what I think. I'm asking for a person in that situation. Because, all right, sorry I said little day. You ain't get this big day. Because you ain't get this big day. We're going to crumble the big 5 years?
If that's what I want.
Wow, see? That's crazy.
I don't think that's crazy.
You're gonna leave the person.
If
and then end up with somebody that's probably not treating you right and marries you in a week.
But the thing is that this is the problem, though. If I told
that is the problem.
If I told you.
No, what if you never said nothing? Well, I guess the person did say something. They said promises.
They promises.
All right, that's different. All right. I wasn't gathering.
Yeah,
I wasn't putting the word promises in my head.
This is my income. When personally, I told you, the reason I am dating is to get married.
You're right. Okay. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about a person that's in a situation that's being promised.
I'm sure she was promised. Like, I'm sure she said, hey, I eventually want to get married. I'm not saying that's every girl's dream or nothing like that. But women are brought up to be married.
No, most people that in a relationship they wanted to end up with that. I get that.
So,
But now you I kind of like, I wasn't like putting the word promise in my head. When I hear the word promise, it means that the conversation was had and the conversation ended with, yeah, we're going to do that eventually.
And then it just
now it's just becoming a lie.
So now you're lying to me.
Now
you're just lying to me.
Now it's a lie. So
now you're stringing me along.
So what's the answer? Or what's your not the
That's
answer? But what's the feedback?
It's two ways you can do that. You can just say, hey, if we don't get married by this time, then I'm gonna have to end it. Because now you're blocking my blessings.
Yeah. And I think for
somebody out there don't want to marry me.
I think for whoever is holding back the marriage, which 9 out of 10 times be the guy, that's not popping the question.
Yeah.
I think that person needs to just be real with themselves. Mm-hmm. If you want to be with this person, because I've seen this conversation take place in different places, and some people gun ho like, for what? Like, you don't need that. But it's true. You don't need that to make it work. But my point is, if that person wants that, that's just something they want in their life. We're only here one time. So if I'm taking this journey with you, if I'm taking this journey with you, and everything is great, and you have that kind of faith in me, I think sometimes people don't want to do it for the legal bond of it.
That's what I was going to ask. Why do mostly men?
So do you think?
Why do they not want to do it?
I don't know. I think it's a legal aspect of it. Maybe they have like a bad situation, or maybe they don't want all that rah in their stuff. I've heard people say that. Mm-hmm. When a person, you think a female or yourself, would you be complacent if y'all got married and had the old thing, but it wasn't like documented, but you had like a preacher there and all that? You got the ring. It's just no paperwork being done.
Well, I wouldn't mind that.
Me though. Like, cause is it you want the day? You want the.
And every woman is different. Some girls want the day.
I think. What you think this girl wants? I mean, from the way it sounds like. Well, we don't know enough, but she probably just wants the day, or she wants the spectacle of that day happening for her.
She probably do want that. Or
so I'm curious to know if a lot of people that's against it, the guys that are like hesitant or scared of that.
Spend $20,000.
No, but I'm saying like you're still doing that. You're just not doing it legally. Like you're doing everything, you're just not doing the courts not getting involved. Like on paper, you guys are not married.
Some people are
just married to God, so to say. Which
I don't have no issue with that. I feel like there's a lot of couples that do that too. Like they get married in their own private ceremony, and it's not anything.
And I guess I get some situations where if the guy lives a certain lifestyle, he makes a lot of money, and the girl's involved. I guess there is a fear of like, well, dang, if I'm with this person for like 15 years and one day something goes wrong, I'm just going to be left in the cold here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But that's no different than a prenuptial agreement, I guess.
Yeah, prenup, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's no different from that. And I think sometimes that's the fear, I would say, in females sometimes.
What?
That if this goes left, I wouldn't have wasted all this time. Maybe?
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like that is a fear in a lot of people, like both male and female. But definitely in women, because I feel like, especially in like a situation where you want to get married and you're not getting married yet, he's not proposing yet, and it's been this long, ticking. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm gonna say, ticking. The clock ticking. And while men have eons to, pop out, have babies with people and stuff like that.
What if you already got kids?
Oh, that's a different story.
Man.
But still, the fact remains, I want to have this experience in life.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I wonder what percentage of women I wonder what percentage of it's mostly women, but people want the experience, or it's like, nah, I need it done right.
I don't know.
I never thought about it like that. So in my mind, just now I just came up with the idea of it. Like, I wonder if it's I want it on paper, the whole shebang, really. Or is it okay if we do everything except that?
I think too, sometimes as a woman it feels good to, like the title thing again. Going back to the title thing. It feels good to say I'm Mrs.
I mean, not only that, speaking on the woman's defense, I think it's lame and cowardly for a guy knowing he don't want to do that to even prolong that, like to drag that long. Like, if you don't want to do that, you should have left her alone a long time ago. Especially if you're aware that she wants to do that.
I feel like too, it's, I don't understand, I guess, because I'm like, just let her have the person she's supposed to be, like she's meant to be with. Then, like, you holding her back, like she's getting older and older, and she probably want kids, or even if she don't want kids, she wants to be married. Like,
no, yeah, she could be religious.
Yeah,
she probably like, I want it done right.
Right, I don't want to just be living with you.
It's not about your parents or nothing like that, but sometimes parents get involved and they be like, y'all been living together 5 years, why you haven't married?
Right. So I think
different forms of pressure come along.
Yeah, especially for the woman. Yeah. Especially for the woman. Like men, I'm not sure if men get that same pressure.
They get it to a degree.
But I know women get the pressure. Because they get pressure for being married, for having kids, and all this stuff, so it's just also religious reasons. I don't want to be living, your mom, like, you shouldn't be living with a man that you're not married to. It's a constant, so.
I think sometimes I've met women that think that the guy's still doing stuff in the streets, like cheating. I'm like, girl, if he was going to do that, he'd do that with maybe now.
No, yeah. Sometimes I don't think, it's not going to stop.
It ain't going to stop.
They ain't going to stop him.
They ain't going to.
He get married to you tomorrow, today, and then tomorrow I'll be with somebody in the street. But yeah, that's not a thing. I mean, it is a thing, but yeah, I do feel like it's just, women, a lot of women want that experience in life. And I feel
probably you can hear our dog barking in the background.
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of women just want that experience in life. And I feel like it's not right for men to be selfish and like women should just keep her around. Like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to keep you here, though.
No, yeah, I definitely think all right, to close it out, if it's been discussed that he or she wants this, and it's been put in the air like it's going to happen eventually.
Right.
Whoever's making
promises.
Whoever's making this promise is in the wrong.
Yeah.
And once you're told that promise once, and the second time it's a lie now. Once you're told the lie and you're convinced that it's a lie, I think you need to just bail.
I agree.
And I agree that that's hard Because you probably like this, you came with this person. Yeah, you came with this person loud, you got kids, or whatever the case may be. Either swallow that pill and call it a day and accept your fate.
Unfortunately.
Or bounce.
Yeah.
But but bounce with the high expectation of the possibility that the next one ain't gonna be that good. You going no, it might you can't run out of fear. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Be optimistic be open at the idea. Be honest with yourself. You're throwing something that you know is sure shot gonna work like this for something that you want that might not end up the way you want it.
Maybe you need counseling. Maybe I need to talk.
Yeah,
that could be a thing too.
He could be scared.
Yeah, maybe you need counseling. Like, of course, don't just jump the gun and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave." Maybe you just need counseling. Maybe I just need to talk to somebody, and maybe he's scared, like he said. Maybe he's scared. So it's different reasons. Could be different reasons.
Anything before we wrap it up?
No, I think we touched on a lot of subjects, and it was a good talk.
I felt good being back.
I know.
We did that.
Yeah.
See, that's because we haven't been around 5 years. Not done purpose. We should show my secret handshake.
I forgot it.
We have one? Man, Bo just lying.
No, I know.
There ain't no secret handshake. She ain't forget because there is one. And yeah, see, I do the pros. All right, peoples. Thank you. Whether you're on Spotify, YouTube, wherever you're watching this from, Pornhub, or whatever the case may be. That'd be hilarious. Subscribe, like, follow, share, comment what you agree on, what you don't agree on, whatever the case may be, what you see halfway and don't see a certain way, whatever the case may be.
Also,
but be polite. Be polite on the comments. Right? Don't come in there like, oh.
I meant to cut you off.
It don't matter if you're mean on the comments, we're just gonna block you.
I said I meant to cut you off. Also, if you,
I don't want to be cut off.
What you would like for us to discuss, like if you have a question or something that you're going through, then we can talk about it here on Unicorns in the Basement.
You gonna press stop?
Peace out, guys.